What is up, Cannonballs? What is up? We're back for a quickie. I'm Chase. I'm going to be on here and talk about some things that I did see. And number one, I seen a disturbing video where these kids was attacking this old lady. Now, I'm glad that the police was able to locate the people that is responsible for this stuff because they were really jumping on this elderly lady. I mean, one of the kids they tackled her. Then the other kid got a pan, an iron skillet pan, and started banging it on her feet while the 10-year-old was just trying to scuffle with her. And I really feel like since the parents going to be punished, the kids should be punished too. I don't give a damn how old, how young they are. They need to go to what's that, juvenile hall. Juvenile for a minute, all the way up to their 18, so they can learn a lesson. Because that was horrible. I want to say, for every child that was in that room needs to be punished. You know, every child. I don't care, what the situation was. That ass need to be locked the fuck down, and she need to get away from whoever is dropping them kids off on her like that. And then coming, and from what I heard today, they've been. This is not something that is new. It's something that has been. It has been an ongoing thing, and for this to be an ongoing thing, it's just like, man, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why ain't nobody calling the police? You know, why ain't nobody trying to get some of these kids some help? Because I'm gonna tell you like this: it probably, if that was my mother or my grandmother, it'd be some kids going to glory a little sooner than they than they should. You know, it'd be some kids going to see Jesus, their Maker, and His Father. Okay, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I can only imagine if that was to happen to my grandmother. Ooh, I'd be ready to. Ooh, I'm whooping ass. Everybody get tagged. Not if I like look at I'm in the right state of mind because some people ain't in. Some people don't be in the right state of mind when you are attacking their loved ones. They'll be ready to kill you out here. hmm whether it's with a knife, a brick, or a gun, they'll be ready to knock your head off your shoulders. But yeah, I'm glad they are punishing the people, the adults, because that was really really ridiculous, and it was kind of like, wow, why would somebody even want to even record it, and post it? Like, that's supposed to be funny. That wasn't funny at all. But you know what? Every dog has his day. So whoever was involved with all of that, well, I would say all the kids that was involved with that, they will get their karma back, whether it's now or later. But it's coming back for what they did to that woman. That was sad. And number two, this was something that I wanted to say to some of these people that want to be so famous. I don't understand. I don't understand the notoriety. I want to be seen and heard for some odd reason. It's almost just like how people get on panels sometimes on YouTube. You know, if you are trying to get on a reality show and you don't like how they may try to portray you, you may not want to show them or give them too much of how you can be when you are angry, because it's gonna come off in a different type of light to the viewers. And it's not that you're crazy; you just had a moment. Sometimes they just caught you at on a bad day. But if you don't want to, that type of attention and have to continue to talk about why you did what you did and this and that, then you know what? You just need to take a few breaths and walk away. Because ain't nobody gonna. I'm tell you like this. I'm not trying to be in the public eye like that. You know, or trying to get on a TV show and be seen and trying to get some money, some quick fast money. But honestly, that money ain't too good because it dry up so quick. Hell, you gotta look, if you ain't a lockable character, hell, you just got to go back to doing what you was doing before you got on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So all this, I want to be in the spotlight. Look, I'm gonna just tell you like this. As we all can see, as they've been doing over the years before I was even born, but it seems like it's getting worse. Hollywood is fucking a lot of people up, and they sure have the pictures and the videos to prove it. And it's like y'all want that type of attention on y'all, the folks to be all up in your business because because you're kind of being careless. Let me tell you like this. Although I live in a small city, you know, Not too many motherfuckers know what I do. You know, I tell you. You know, if you're close to me. But even with that, you gotta be selective in what you say because they still will go back and say something too. But I don't have people coming up to me asking me questions. On time they may have asked me something if they may see me somewhere. You know, but other than that, I keep my shit to myself. That's why I don't aspire to be having all my shit out there for everybody to be looking at. You know, I don't need to be no offense to people that makes videos for the money. I don't need to be doing. I don't need to be on no site like that. Like why? I mean, because at the end of the day, when I get older, at some point, I might not want that shit on there. And if people can easily screen record, and they just because they don't post it don't mean they ain't got it. It's in their phones. And I don't need nobody. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. I don't need none of that stuff popping up, replaying any and everywhere. That's why I would never do pornography. Even though when I was 18, I was offered to do pornography. For a man that was taking kids from these inner cities and trying to make them to a star. Now there was a few that made it, but they didn't make it too far. They was doing low budget stuff, but I didn't get that offer to be in no movie or television show. They wanted me to be in some pornography, because they was looking at my page and telling me that I have sex appeal. All that shit went out the window. All that shit went out the window for me. I didn't really too much care about the compliments because I know my worth. I don't want to be on. I don't want to be. I feel like if you're gonna be intimate with somebody, that should be between you and that person. It's not for the world to see. Now, if you want to be on porn, now if you want to be on porn, because half of that shit is fake. They just, they do scene here, and that's it. But if you want to do that, that's you. But for when it comes to me, I'm keeping my shit in the private. Yeah, yeah. Have a sent out a freaky videos? Yeah, I probably did, but it wasn't me doing no screwing. It wasn't no screwing. But as far as me just wanting to be all out there and I want to be the next this and next that, nope, I'm good on that. And you should be too, because they're just gonna use you up and spit you out and then drop you right back off where they found you. So have common sense out there, you younger guys. Cause I know some of these older people they got the sense, but they just about the money. And some of them some of them can be a little bit lost and broken on the inside, so they may just fall to the trap of that type of lifestyle. And I'm not no fool. Mm-mm. Now, if you have to do what you got to do to make your money, do what you got to do. Hey, I ain't judging that. But if you ain't got to do that, you can prevent it from doing that and go get another type of career. You know, hey, do it. And oh yeah, I left this out. Um, all this panel hopping stuff. I'm gonna just tell you like this. It couldn't be. It just can't be me. It just can't be me. It's not that I'm scared to do it. It's to do it a lot. But I see certain individuals that they it's like they just love getting clowned and made fun of, and I'm just like, damn. At some point, I would go back and read the comments if I was on any type of video. At some point, and most of them been positive than negative, but at some point, if you are coming online and a little bit intoxicated, you might want to just stay in the chat, because you don't want to make yourself look stupid or just dumb and just embarrassing and telling all your business. You might just want to stay in the chat, because it ain't that serious to be trying to get people to your channel. And then when you trying to get people to your channel, what are you going to be talking about besides the same old thing? Because the people that you are talking about, they're not really talking about you. You're talking about them, and it still seems like you're still not getting the numbers. You know, anybody can click on the video, but how long are they going to watch you on that video? hmm Think about that. So the next time I feel you guys that want to be panel hopping, hey, think twice. Think about, am I gonna make myself look good, or am I gonna make myself look like an ass in front of America? Well, no, in front of the whole world. Shit. hmm And you know what, you guys? I think this is number three, or number four, one of the two, whatever. I'm gonna just keep talking till this shit go off. But about Kanye. a lot of people be thinking that he crazy. Honestly, I don't think he crazy. He just remind me of a nigga that's gonna say anything and anything and everything. That's whatever's comes to his mind. You know, a lot of these people do. A lot of these celebrities, and this is from my view. They do a lot of stuff for attention. You know, and I don't think that nigga is that all the way. I don't think he's crazy. I really don't think he's crazy. Yeah, I feel like sometimes people have different ways of expressing how they truly feel and what the hell they going through in their life at that time. Being because I really feel like if a nigga was really crazy, he would be in a psych ward somewhere. You know, he wouldn't be trying to do concerts, you know, albums, because when I hate to put her into this, but when Mimi when she had an emotional breakdown, hell, she got off the scene and got herself some help, and that's when you see when you know that well really her mama had to force her to go get some help because she was just kind of I guess in one of her moods, but when you know that you need some help, go get some help. And I feel like hell he got the money to go do it, so should nobody really have to tell him. But hell, if you feel like hell you can't take it no more, you can't take it no more, hell, go take yourself to the hospital and sit up in that motherfucker for a few months. Get out the public eye. You know, go ghost. Hold on, be like a Rolls Royce. You just bring it out every now and then. Just come out every now and then. Hell, I'm just saying. I don't really think that man is crazy. He can say anything and everything, but a lot of these people say anything and everything for attention or for ooh and we're gonna see what you gonna do next and who gonna say this and who gonna say that. Who's gonna be reporting on this and reporting on that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of this shit is just strategic. It's like just they just got these tricks in there, on their dome to just stay relevant. And I feel like the industry is just it's a game about staying relevant and staying, up to date with what is hot for the time being. But I still like his music. I still like it's like his music. I don't agree with everything he may say. But who am I to judge? He can just continue to do what he want to do until he gets to the place where he is finally, just kind of just calming certain things down. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. They're rich, remember, and that's one thing about me. I don't feel sorry for the motherfucker that's got that money because they got options. They got options. Most people, and one thing about that people that that has made a lot of money off of television and music and stuff. It's like some of the people that's not making their type of money and it's not in their bracket. They be so concerned, oh, they gonna go broke. Why are you worried about that? Hell, their asses got. I'm sure it's plenty of what the residual was coming in, on the month level, on them, in every month or every couple of weeks, or really every week or two, every